They were good today, weren't they? The best performance of the season.
By a mile. If we needed a reminder from this City team that they're in this title race, we got it tonight. We really did. There was some brilliant individual performances, but it was the mentality, the mindset of the team and the way they set up tactically that won the game for me. This was a different Manchester City that I've seen in previous months. De Bruyne, as he said in his interview there, played as a 9, false 9. He was superb. Look at the width Foden and Sterling gave the team. Gundogan and Silva ahead of Rodri. They have been playing 2 holding midfielders. Much more adventurous, much more courageous in the way they played. I love the way he deployed his fullbacks. Inside, supporting the play. At times, like midfielders, Cancelo was brilliant. This is De Bruyne early in the game. Should have went one up, running off the back of people. Zinchenko on the left-hand side, playing well, coming in. And here, the other fullback on the edge of the box. And that's what we've seen City do for the last couple of seasons. Play with that exciting, adventurous mindset. Sterling give and go, De Bruyne fitting it all together, and look at the 2 midfielders getting on the edge of the box, inside the box, causing problems instead of what we've seen more recently, a cautious approach. Free-flowing they were today. De Bruyne dropping off at times, running in behind. Does he pick the right pass? Of course he does. And again, you see Gundogan getting in there, and Rodri was left holding the midfield on his own, which is what we'd want to see City do generally. Again, De Bruyne getting in these gaps. They couldn't pick him up. Great run from out to in from Foden. Gets back in a position, and look at this for a finish. I mean, his performance today was brilliant as well.
Doesn't look, does he?
Watching him today made me think of a reason why Pep hasn't played him more. And that could apply to 1 or 2 of the other players we're going to look at today as well. But complete performance and worrying for everybody else.
Because you're going to... I mean, we could have picked 4 or 5 players, couldn't we, to actually look at and their individual performance. And you're going to look at one who hasn't been used or seen as much, maybe for, injury reasons as well at times, over the last... Well, certainly this season.
Well, I think everyone at Manchester City and the fans have all missed David Silva, but today I want to talk about the other Silva, Bernardo Silva, and I thought he was brilliant today. And in particular, just everything about him, he just set City on the way. Just the simplicity of his game, checking his shoulder there, give me the ball, and everything was forward. I want to break a line and set Manchester City on their attacks constantly. Breaking forward, again, looking his shoulders, looking what's around him. That's the intelligence of him, and lucky there with the block. But he was just outstanding. He was popping up on the right, on the left, between the pockets. Picks out a pass here. Foden arguably should have done better, but he makes everybody else look better. Again, going down a cul-de-sac, you're thinking, where's he going? Nope, I'm going to break a line with that pass. Set Raheem Sterling on his way. Manchester City on their way again. Forward passing, out wide, Zinchenko on his inside running. Out of possession, fantastic. And playing those through balls. He broke lines and played in between passes for Chelsea the whole game. And he was just... Everything about him was just a joy to watch.
It's interesting, isn't it? Because Pep in that interview there said, it was like us of 2 or 3 years ago. And so much of their tactics, and Danny highlighted the fullbacks coming inside a bit like that. If you just go back a couple of years to when City last won the title, and Bernardo Silva's influence there, 31 starts and 5 sub-appearances. If they can start him more, the evidence is there.
Look, I think it takes a lot of pressure off Kevin De Bruyne. And that's what he comes in. He kind of stepped up today and he was like, Kevin De Bruyne, you go and play your role because it's unfamiliar, but I'll take a bit more responsibility. And that's what he did. He was just simple, just kept everything moving. And like I said, Chelsea couldn't get near him. He was just outstanding. I
think they still look good defensively as well, which when they've played more attacking at times, they've looked vulnerable. They didn't today. And he's another reason for that, because he also does so much going the other way as well. It was a complete performance.
So if it's